1,000 times, yes. That was fun. All right, so let's do this. Since you guys are going twice, we'll split it up, okay? Make sure they're not right after each other. So why don't you guys start us out, okay? You guys close us out, okay? And then I'll just fill in the in-betweens. So why don't you guys go get set up, get everything going. While they're doing that, I'll talk to everybody about how it's gonna go, okay? Again, it's awesome that we have this amount of people in here and we're able to do what we do. So you guys can start setting up. I'll talk to them. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to give everybody a chance to get up. I might let you go all the way through your scene, especially if I haven't seen it all the way through, so that I can just see it and give you the chance to kind of get that out before next week when we go to perform. Next week's performance, we don't have all the details on what it's going to look like, but it is a performance, okay? So whether that's end of class, beginning of class, virtually, like how all we're going to set that up, we haven't got the details of, but it is going to be a show next week. So today's an opportunity to start working that, and I'm going to be specifically focusing on some of the physical things that we can build upon and the characters themselves going into next week, okay? All right, you guys ready?
So how are we going to do with calling for lines or not?
Calling for lines? Let's give it to somebody in the audience. Pick somebody. Yeah. Yep. And this is what this is how that works. Okay. So if you're doing that, here's what you do. You keep the script. You give it to somebody else, and then whenever you need line, you stay right in the moment you're in. So a lot of actors, you know, I'm like right in this intense moment with Philip, and I forget, and I'm like, a line. You know, and so instead you just stay right where you are and you're like, line. And so she would just give it to me, I hear it, and then I stay right in the moment I'm in and then go from there. So don't let yourself get taken out of it. For anybody who might have to do that today by going like, oh, I missed it or whatever, just stay right in the moment you're in, hear it, and then come right in with your emotion when you have it. Make sense? And that's anytime you ever do a line type situation like that. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, guys, let's give a round of applause for scene of the day. Woo! What? I'll try.
It is good to see you. I'm a little surprised you invited me, though.
It is good to see you, too. I'm surprised you showed up.
Why are you surprised? I told you I'd be here, and I have never lied to you.
I know. Just, you know, after what happened in Chicago last year, I haven't really been doing well.
I can understand why. It will be good to get closure.
Wait, what?
What? What do you mean, what?
Nothing.
No, what? What did you think this conversation was going to be about?
I thought we would try to be a team again. Like before. I've been doing the legwork for this new job. He's in his office right now, across the street. You can have the payday, you know, to make up for the one I sold.
Is that what's under here? Oh. We are never doing this again. I had to leave the country because of what you did.
But you kept writing me back. I thought that meant we moved past it.
You thought we'd moved past it? You never mentioned it. And I wrote back because no one else would even acknowledge I was alive.
Look, I'm not going to say don't be mad, but you do know you hold on to things longer than I do.
Yeah. Well aware of how speedily you are moving on with things. Some people might feel bad for a few seconds, or at least say they were sorry.
I spent 6 months setting up this job for us. That is my apology. How long are you going to hold this against me?
Line?
You're not understanding this?
You're not understanding this, are you? We are never doing this again. You are a manipulator and a cheat.
I'm not that person anymore. Why would I go through all this work if I was as selfish as you think I am.
Maybe because you haven't mastered that rifle yet. Am I right? Still going to clubs instead of practicing your skills. You haven't changed yet.
No, I haven't changed. I still need you. In more ways than just that damn rifle. And I really would like you to reconsider.
You know, I'm gonna stop you right there before any other bullshit comes out of your mouth. I don't think I can trust you anymore.
I'm asking you to trust me now. And if I cheat you again, you can use the rifle on me. Please. Let's give it one more shot.
One more shot. Got it.
Scene. Was it got him improvised? That's amazing. All right, good, good. So same situation, yeah? Okay, great. I like the rewrite. Really good. Like subtle, but it shows what's going on. Small little change when you go in like under here to make it easier on you, so you can have a prop next week to make it work.
Yeah, we're gonna get like a blanket or something.
You could. I was thinking you could use a bag, like a black, like or whatever bag, you know, something that was big enough that it could be inside of it, because then you can look in and you would sell it to us based on the way that you believe it, right? And then if you can get a prop one, cool. But if you can't, then you can arrange it in that way where if you look in and believe it enough, we will, right? Tell me about her. Your character.
My character?
Yeah.
She is trying to take advantage of her boyfriend,
Yeah.
her past lover,
Mm-hmm.
so she can get a shot because she stole one of his shots, and she's taking advantage of that since he's obviously like he's like in love with her, but he's still trying to get over her, and she's just trying to get the job done because he's a better, you know, shooter than her.
Mm-hmm. So is she a badass?
She's a player.
Okay. Player.
Yeah, she's
So-
a bitch, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
She a manipulator?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So physically, he was kicking your ass. Okay, and I'm going to teach you about that right now.
Okay.
So this is where, and it's hard not to, because Philip's a tall guy. He's like muscular. Like if he walks in and you're powerful, you can't just back down. So what was starting to happen, and I'll point it out. Let's just go right from the top, and I'll show you where it's happening. Yeah, better already.
It's good to see you again. Surprised you actually invited me here.
It is good to see you too. I'm actually surprised you showed up.
So good, good. Did you feel that difference already?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone notice that? So now realize this. You're the leader, okay? He can't lead you. So what started to happen then, automatically right then, could you feel it, Philip? You took the power, okay?
I made the first move and...
Which is, it's fine if he does. So like, come do that with me, okay?
It's good to see you, Brian.
Great to see you too, Philip.
Yeah. About time you invited me here.
Well, I wanted you to see the place.
You haven't done anything to it, have you? Or is this your idea of decorating?
It's called a bachelor pad, Philip.
I think it's called not trying.
Fuck you, Philip.
Yeah?
So like, you see, like now I still have power, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if he starts to move and I just start following him, he's now sucked away all the power and you've lost yours. And before, like even when he came in, you started to back up. And as soon as, this is just a simple like stage deal, and it's good for performing too. Unless you've been directed to do so, anytime you move backwards, that's giving the power to the other person. You're saying, you're more powerful than me, I'm weak. This specifically, when we back up like this. If I go over here intentionally to go chill on my couch, that's me still holding the power. And right now, it's a power battle. He's battling, I'm battling. And so within your dynamic, you'll figure out how you move within this scene as the manipulator. I mean, I don't know. It might just be like, at some point you just come over and you actually just get really close to him. I don't know. Like you're right here. I don't know. It's like you figure out all that. But realize anytime you move, anytime you back up, anytime you go here, it tells a story. Okay? Let's start again from the top. Woo! Fuck you, Philip.
Yeah. I knew you cared.
I do. Precise, precise. Check the thingy.
It's good to see you.
It is good to see you too. I'm actually surprised you showed up.
I'm not. I said I'd be here, and I have never lied to you.
I know. Just, after everything that happened in Chicago last year, I haven't been doing well.
Yeah, I can understand that. Be good to get closure, though.
Wait, what?
What?
Nothing.
No, what do you mean, what?
I thought we would try again to be a team. Like before. I've been doing all the legwork for this new job.
Now let's go back to I thought we could be a team. Manipulate him here. He's still in love with you. Somehow. Yeah, you find your way.
Okay. Improv, so I create a new line or what?
Let's go. What was the last line right before this?
I accidentally,
Let's go back to the
It's
window.
off, yeah. I accidentally cut
What?
them off, yeah.
What did you think this talk was going to be about?
Okay.
Be the line right before that.
Great.
The line-
Let's go back to back to the window, wherever you were over there,
Okay.
and wait
Start
a
with-
little back, and
Cool.
so that we can go. Yeah.
We'll start with that line. What? What did you think this conversation was going to be about?
I thought we would try again to be, a team. Like before. Look. Come on. I've been doing the legwork for this new job. He's in his office right now, across the street. You can have the payday, to make up for the one I stole.
Is that what's in here?
Yes.
Line.
You seriously think we're gonna
You
do this
seriously think we're going to do this again?
Don't back up.
I had to leave the country because of what you did.
But you kept writing me back, I think you're still interested.
Yes. So you see, now that line works. Now it works because you haven't moved. As soon as you move, that line doesn't work anymore. And the more you do that, the more you have to work off of. The more you guys can just hyper listen to each other inside of that setting. And now your movements have become more precise. Your movement to here, to there, to go, to even look down at something like. And so when those things start to happen, just realize that's the power of finding the character through just the simplest thing like a walk. Because if in silence you're in character, it's the most exciting thing to watch. You wouldn't think it is, but silence is powerful if we're watching you be in character. And the movement did that for us. I mean, her just even walking over to you, and when she went to touch you, you were like the way you reacted in silence was a story to us. And so for any script here on out, and look at it for even the rest of this and the character you're developing, how can you go and find the way that they physicalize? Are they stuck right here? How do they manipulate? All of that is a part of this script and any script you ever do. Okay? Good job, guys. That was awesome. All right. All right, let's see. Who'd like to go next? Cool, Joey, why don't you guys go on up? Eh? Well, you know it was coming, you might as well just been like, yeah, I'm good. You know. Psyched about this. So psyched about this.
You're coming in from that direction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know why I laughed? Yeah. It's my backpack. No, but it was the way he did it, right? Yes, that's exactly what I imagined. That's exactly it. And that's the power of physical. That's the power of like a kid who does that versus a kid who like goes and finds the like spot that it goes and like hangs it up on it. Like, I don't know if those ones exist out there, but I think. Dive to the couch. How you feeling?
Great.
Yeah? Good. That was not the answer I was expecting. You were like in this zone, and I like honestly I was like, is she like nervous? Where is she at? And then you were just like, great, I'm so good. Are you feeling nervous?
Yeah. No. I'm getting in the zone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, full bottle of wine.
It's champagne.
Yeah, full bottle of air, but
It's technically sparkling apple cranberry cider.
Yo, that sounds
That is
lit.
really good, actually.
It's the best Thanksgiving breakfast.
It is the best Thanksgiving drink ever.
Huh.
You broke this.
I did break that.
You broke that.
It was plugged in. Who leaves it plugged in?
Well, it's even more
It's a
broke.
lamp!
Not a real one.
You do!
It's a prop lamp.
It's a what?
Almost hurt
Prop lamp.
yourself.
He did almost hit himself in the face.
Yeah, I did. I did do that thing.
Are we at the table most of the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in
Okay.
this play space here and like over there.
Let's bring it back a
yeah.
little. Yeah.
What that stuff is going on?
Yeah. There we go.
I did bring it back.
Oh, gee. Not to
Is that good?
yell at me.
Is that good?
Yeah. I think. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong,
Never wrong.
if I'm wrong, no, that is so not true.
I just don't.
That is like the furthest statement from the truth.
Yeah.
I can say it. You can't.
I live with you. I can say it.
All right. Fair.
Oh, I get it, brother.
You just figured it out?
Who are you?
Saying it. You're doing great. That's a smart move. What she's doing. Joe, let us know when you're ready.
Okay.
So FYI, while he's getting ready, the reason I do that framing, like get in and out, is because I can't see them at certain
Oh.
angles. So
Maybe we'll
per
put
scene, you'll have to
this.
adjust a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
We will. One moment. Here we go. And yes, you can lead the clap. Here we go.
Do I like it?
Woo! This is proof, ladies and gentlemen. Proof.
Oh God. Sorry. Did I wake you?
What?
Okay, I gotta start that again. No, that didn't work. Okay, let's go back. Okay. You knew exactly where she was, and I did not believe that you actually got caught.
I did it on purpose.
That you purposely knew she was there?
Yeah.
Tell me
I woke
about
her,
that.
I woke her up on purpose.
Woke her up. Quote unquote.
You purposely woke her up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go back. Yep.
If that's a bad choice, I don't have.
No, go for it. I want to see. If that's the reason, cool.
What?
Oh God. Sorry. Did I wake you?
What?
Were you asleep?
Okay, good. Let me tell you why that doesn't work.
Okay.
What's in your backpack?
An orange, gym clothes, and a drumsticks.
And
It's in
That's
his
it.
jacket, if that's what you're asking.
what do you have?
What?
What do you have on your person?
A notebook.
That
Has a message for her.
that you stole.
Kind of.
Kind of, but
I was gonna wrap it and bring it back.
okay, true.
How's a good man?
But I don't think he wanted to get caught.
Oh no. No.
So you wouldn't want to wake her up. Because if she wakes up, now you have to figure out how to not get caught, how to continue conversation, how to whatever, in order to not let her look in your backpack.
Sure. That makes
Right?
a lot of sense.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's go back.
Alright, I'm gonna be quiet.
Your objective to start is get out of here with this backpack and this jacket.
Okay.
Okay.
How am I supposed to wake her up?
Did you hear the stairs?
I did that on purpose.
So you can do that, but here's what was happening. So I was like, come to my spot, right? What's your line?
She said what? I said, oh God, sorry, did I wake you?
Oh God! Like, and it was like right here, like you were going to her, right? So there's this level. Sure, I understand that, but even like honestly, if she's awake, I'm gonna try my best to be quiet. You can't help it. Like it makes noise. It does that, right?
Okay.
So if she kind of hears this thing and she's in her zone and feels like, just be out, okay? It's like one of those where you don't know someone's coming.
Oh, she already left. Yeah, okay.
What?
Hey. And she honestly didn't expect me to come from over there. That's the feeling you guys have to create right off the bat.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go for it. And again, I could be wrong, but that was what I saw.
Yo, I trust you.
Cool. Take a drink. What happened?
I don't want to drink your cider if I'm not allowed to. It's not my cider. It's Joey's cider. I don't want to drink it if I'm not allowed
Joe,
to.
you don't.
I did not drink that. That is for you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know.
She's like, this is awesome. I love cider. All right.
I got cider
Yeah, it's for you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think my character does not get to drink it. It's not fair.
Sucks to be you.
Careful.
What?
God, sorry. Did I wake you?
What?
Were you asleep?
You just scared me. For Christ's sakes. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it had gotten so late. I'm done for the night.
Good.
Drinking alone?
Yes.
Champagne, huh?
Yeah.
Celebrating?
No, I just like champagne.
It's festive.
What?
Festive.
Do you want some?
Sure.
I'm done. Just take the rest with you.
Oh. No thanks.
I'm done. Just take it.
I shouldn't. I'm driving. Well, I can let myself out.
Great.
When should I come back?
Come back?
Yeah, I'm nowhere near finished. Maybe tomorrow?
We have a funeral tomorrow.
God. You're right. I'm sorry. I was gonna attend if that's alright.
Yes.
What about Sunday? Will you be around?
You've had 3 days.
I'd love to get in some more time up there.
How much longer do you need?
Another week?
Are
At
you
least?
joking?
No. Do you know how much stuff there is?
A week?
Look, I know you don't need anyone in your hair right now. I spent the last couple of days getting everything sorted out. It's mostly notebooks. He dated them all. Now that I've got them in order, I don't have to work here. I can take some stuff home, read it, bring it back.
No.
I'll be careful.
My father wouldn't want anything moved, and I don't want anything to leave this house.
Then I should work here. I'll stay out of the way.
You're wasting your time.
Someone has to go through your dad's papers.
There's nothing up there. It's garbage.
There are 103 notebooks.
I've looked at those. It's gibberish.
Someone should read them.
I forgot my line.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll stop there. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. All right. Okay. How'd it feel?
Better.
Better.
Good. Okay. And again, when you go into master class, and this is where the job of the actor, honestly, is to be directable, right? So Matt might come in, and he's done this play many more times than I have. And so he might have some insider stuff that I don't know and go, actually, Brian was dead wrong. And I'm like, cool.
That's
awesome.
what I took it from, was the last time I did this, but...
Okay, cool. So probably I'm dead wrong. It's quite possible. Or he was trying to do something specific then. We don't know. We'll find out.
True.
So my specifics for this was to create that moment, and we did it. And here's what Joey did really well there. You stayed back there. You didn't come to the table. And that was awesome. Okay, that's the physicality stuff. That's making the choice, distinctively going, I'm right here, I'm not moving until I have a reason to move. Part of my reason is I'm hiding this in here. I don't want to necessarily come sit down with you right now, okay? And that's one way to approach it. The other way, like you said, is if you were trying to wake her because you think she's cute and some of that, there's some comedy in this too. So I want to do one quick fast version.
Okay.
You guys keep the emotion, but just stare at each other right now and go emotional and fast.
What?
Oh God, sorry, did I wake you?
What?
Were you asleep?
You scared me, for Christ's sakes. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it had gotten so late. I'm done for the night.
Good.
Drinking alone?
Yes.
Champagne, huh?
Yes.
Celebrating?
No. I just like champagne.
It's festive.
What?
Festive.
Do you want some?
Sure.
I'm done. You can just have the rest.
Oh,
You know why she says that, Andrea?
What? I want him to go away.
That's right. So that's a comedic moment we have to hit. Okay, so ask her again, Joey.
sure.
I'm done. You can just take the rest with you.
Oh, no thanks.
I'm done.
So let's go back one more. Andrea, ask him about the drink.
Do you want some?
Joey's like, yeah, I'll drink with you.
I'm done. You can take the rest with you.
Oh, no thanks.
Seriously, I'm done. Just take the rest.
No, I shouldn't. I'm driving. Well, I can let myself out.
Great.
When should I come back?
Come.
I'm nowhere near finished. Maybe tomorrow?
We have a funeral tomorrow.
God, you're right. I'm sorry. I was gonna attend if that's alright.
Yes.
What about Sunday? Will you be around?
You've had 3 days.
I'd love to get in some more time up
How
there.
much longer?
Another week at least?
Are you joking?
No, do you know how much stuff there is?
A week?
I know you don't need anyone in your hair right now. Look, I spent the last couple of days getting everything sorted out. It's mostly notebooks. He dated them all. Now that I've got them in order, I don't have to work here. I can take some stuff home, read it, bring it back.
No,
I'll be careful.
You're wasting your time.
Then I should work here. I'll stay out of the way.
You're wasting your time.
Okay, good. So what did you discover through the speed read?
I heard more comedy.
That's it.
Notes.
So I love doing this specifically for that point. Now, there's a difference between speed reading for the purpose of just memorization, where you're just rifling it off and it's sort of monotone and just going, versus like really getting emotional and fast. Because there are certain beats, and you'll hear them, that have to be fast. And so when you kind of hear those and realize where they are, then you can play into the rhythm of the scene. And so then when you go back, you'll slow down at moments. You would never go that fast continuously, but you'll realize, oh, that's a joke, I need to hit that. That's a joke, I need to hit that. And you'll be able to sort of map out what all you need to do in this scene to bring the playwright's vision to light, right? Good guys. It's getting much better, okay? And so remind me to connect with Matt on that and find out for next week exactly what way that they want to take you guys. Yeah.
I do have a question about my character.
Yes.
So Shay told me that she wants him to stay there. Do I want him to be there, or do I just want him to leave? Like, is there part of me that's like, please, like, don't leave me alone? Or is it more like, please leave?
To my knowledge, you want him the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay. You do. I think, there's like a cuteness to him, right? Or whatever. I mean, don't wink like that. So there's this cuteness to Joey, and he's really playing it. Stop doing that. He's playing into that, right? So there is this. So I want to work. Sorry, I have to. One moment, really quick. Go back to the beginning. I want to try something. You are falling asleep, Andrea.
Okay.
I just want to try it. You are falling asleep. So literally fall. You ever fallen asleep at a table before?
No.
Okay, I have. It happens. Okay. So like get there, you found a spot, you've been drinking, and you just happen to like find something that would be semi-comfortable. Yeah, good. Sort of keep finding it. You can scoot your chair in, do whatever you need to do. Good, stay down, try that. Stay down. You're asleep, Andrea.
Oh. I was like, I don't think you up.
Go back. Okay. So now it's gonna change. You don't know she's sleeping, but you know she's downstairs. Now just come down.
Okay.
What?
Oh God, sorry. Did I wake you?
Okay, good. Go back. Now be louder again. Trying a couple things. This is testing.
Be louder on the stairs?
Yep.
Cool.
What?
Oh God, sorry. Did I wake you?
What?
Now that what makes sense, you see? Mm-hmm. So she has to be in some form of that, or else the second what doesn't make sense. So you guys, this is all stuff you have to figure out now. And do that through your rehearsals. But like, it could be as simple as, Joey, there could be something on the ground and it makes a bunch of noise and you step on it, like whatever. But she has to be in that state because he has to pull her from that state. Okay? Good job, guys. Woo! Can't wait to see it in MC. All right. Who's up? It is. Good. If you need to grab a quick drink or something, you can do that right now while they're setting up. If you need to grab a drink real quick or something.
Is this one?
No.
It's the tall black one.
Here, do you want to put up a...
Andre, I got you drunk.
So actually, when I said that it isn't champagne, I was kidding. I said cider and I actually put champagne in it.
Oh goodness.
Oh, wait, we're more...
That's a lesson if you didn't know. No actual alcohol ever on stage, ever. So. Unless what? On what?
Which one was I behind last time?
Andrea? Oh. Yeah, because if you're underage, it's better. Yeah.
Before we go on stage, it's cool. Just not.
Glasses or no glasses?
No, and I'm actually going to talk about it in this scene too. No alcohol ever. So like if you're playing a drunk person, you can never drink. Some people think, oh yeah, you know, I'll just have like a beer or two before I go on and perform. No, that's a terrible idea. Terrible. And you know what? While they're getting set up, I'll just speak from truth, okay? I used to drink a lot, okay? And for our improv shows, man, I cannot remember an improv show that I didn't show up to with at least 3 beers in, okay? Like at least. I mean, we used to have a show that was a midnight show, and it was Edward 40 Hands, like how much can you drink before you hit the stage? So I'm talking from the guy who's made all the mistakes, okay? Alcohol or any inhibitor is literally meant to change your mind, to manipulate it, okay? You're playing a character that's happening for, right? So your job is you just have to work your ass off to figure out what that feels like, how you move in those ways to make that true. If you are actually under any sort of state that is affecting you in that way, alcohol or whatever, then you are not in a state as an actor where you can be 100% in the moment and react in the moment as you need to. Because the whole point of that substance is to alter your mind. And that goes with anything, and we're going to call it out. I already told them about this, but those are glasses. You can never have actual glass on stage for the same reason. It's dangerous, okay? So if somebody knocks that over and it jumps up and hits somebody, that's super dangerous, okay? So yeah, little things like that are things we learn at the beginning, take note of, and bring it moving forward. All right, you guys ready? You going to lead me in my clap? Hey, all right. Woo! Action.
Wow. It sure has been a while.
Good. I'm going to start again. It was better. The walk was better.
Yeah, I felt
and
better.
I told you I was going to work it with you at the beginning, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is just a lesson on walking, on energy, on truth. Go back. Okay. You knew it was me, right? Okay. How'd you know?
I could see you.
You could see me. You can literally see me. So we got to fix that. If you're going to not see her, you have to not see her. Or you have to see her.
I think she was.
So whatever, so if that's it, if it's this way, whatever. So now face all the way that way.
Wow.
Okay, good. Go back. Do it again. Stab! Okay, you're dead, all right? So, really simple. You hear something, who's like, I wonder who it is. I'm not gonna look. Right? The second you hear her, you have to turn, because it's human instinct, right? So I don't care where it's at. That's the moment.
Should I say wow halfway out then?
Whenever she looks at you and you have that connection, that's what it could be here, it could be over here. Most likely, it's going to be somewhere in this general area, because when you hear somebody, you have to hear them, literally, right? Because if we don't, then it's fake already right off the bat. So that's fine. Realize when you hear something, just go look. Then you notice that it's her. Have that reaction. We'll love to see that reaction. Have that moment, and then decide when to start moving forward. That's the same lesson we went through in the first scene. It's like every movement we have speaks. Okay? Let's start again. Give me that. Are you going to drink out of this or no? Okay, cool. Never mind.
Wow. It sure has been a while.
Better. Did you feel the difference? Okay, now go back again. You didn't hold the moment long enough.
Okay. Wow.
Same problem. Good. Stay there. You don't have to say wow right away.
Okay.
Just look at her. Check her out.
Wow.
See the difference?
Wow, yeah.
Okay, now go again from the top.
Wow. It sure has been a while.
Hi there. It's nice to see you.
You have not changed one bit.
Stop it, of course I have.
No, really. It's like you're exactly the same.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. It simply meant that you're just as beautiful as I remember you.
Thanks.
Can I ask you something?
Gotta be louder, go again.
Can I ask you something?
Depends on what you're asking, I suppose.
Do you remember that night?
How could I forget?
That's the mind I remember.
But those days are long behind me. I have an entire new life now.
Of course.
Okay, let's go back to right before butt. That earlier moment where you got a huge laugh, there's one right there at the butt too. Okay, so go right before the butt. Wow, weird. Right before the butt line.
Let's go.
I know, it's going in the bank.
Do drugs. Cheat on your test. That's for my butt.
Let's go from do you remember?
Do you remember that night?
How could I forget?
That's the mind I remember.
Lean in, lean in.
But those days are long behind me. I have an entire new life now.
Of course. I'm sorry to be so nosy. Stuck in the past, I guess.
We all live there sometimes. We're human.
Don't you ever think about going back?
Yes. But then I really think about it. I can't go back.
Why not?
Don't play that card. You know why.
I know, but I'm really glad you showed up tonight. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Me neither.
So why did you show up tonight?
Why do you think I did?
Let's see.
What'd you learn?
That felt like probably the most, like the best that we've ever done it so far.
So let's get down to the root, down to the why. Why?
I feel like that was like real. Like I did not think, like I didn't have the like outside pressure. Like it literally felt like I was that character. And that doesn't usually happen with me, I feel like.
Great, so we had a epiphany moment for you as an actress. So let's go down to the why. So why, your answer for why was, it felt really real. Good, why?
Well, I know exactly why, and I knew it in the moment. It's because we've talked about this before, but something you said last week really hit with me too, was like the trust and building it, and how you're like, you will know when your partner is not going to go past that. So like when you said that, I'm like, that kind of took the like uncomfortableness out of like physicality in acting, and I really like, I just like totally trusted her, and it felt like natural for me. I don't know how I felt for you.
Corinne?
Yeah, that was definitely, I mean, I don't have a ton of experience acting. That was definitely the most intimate
Yeah.
scene I've ever done. But I don't know, it was fun.
Hey, I didn't pick it. You guys wrote it, okay? No, but you found it. You found it. So here's what happened. It came all the way from the first moment. And this is just for everybody, okay? if your first moment isn't connected and truthful for any reason, and that's where I work Joey's in the beginning. You'll catch me a lot of times working that first moment, because if that's off, it's really hard to get on track, because you're starting in a lie. You're starting in fake, versus when you start to walk, and if you hear something and you naturally turn, you can't help but naturally be affected by that, because you don't know when she's going to turn. And you don't know when somebody's coming. So automatically, right off the bat, you're starting in truth, which gave you the opportunity to slowly just be in truth for a second, realize that, see her, and then right then we almost again went into fake, right? And then you realize it and you go, okay, it's my job right here. What is my job? Let me analyze this. My job is to observe you, to look at you for real and go, wow. And before we were just going, wow. And you have to find something to fall in love with. You have to go, okay, this girl that I'm looking at used to be 15, 16, and now she's 25 or whatever. And just, wow. You know, or you look at the pants and go, those are pretty pants. Like that's what I would pick. Like I just pick something and go, wow. Like, and I can genuinely, naturally do that because I'm honestly wowed by how awesome Corinne's pants are. Like, I can do that. Good. So moving forward, we want to keep finding those moments when you're rehearsing and going through something in a future scene. You want to call each other out when it's not. Okay? So like literally, if you come in and you feel like you can even ask, hey, did you see me? And she's like, yeah. And you're like, hey, let's start it again, you know? Or like, same deal. You rush a line and it's like, let's try this. And like, that's the exploring part. So if you guys can't, even over video, get together and do that, it's going to make a huge difference moving into next week. And I want you to listen and go back and look at all the physical moments that happened inside of this. Again, your huge laugh came from the awkwardness. It came from this moment of being with each other in this stare for too long. And we actually saw you have the thought that I should do this. No, I shouldn't. The other one didn't hit yet. So you've got to figure out, Isabel, how else can I affect her? Because I've already done this move. So that's what happened. So Isabel had already, and we'll close on this, she had already come over towards you and like done one of these, like continued to get in your space. So when she did it again, it didn't affect you the same way. So you have to find something, like you've got to like go towards her hair and curl it, and that's like, but nope, or whatever. You guys have to figure out what that is, and that's kind of part of the fun of the scene, okay? Very cool. Good work, guys. I believe the intimacy. I love it. Okay.
I'll put these back together.
Bring me some plastic ones next week. Because, by the way, the table went down for a second and my heart almost died.
Yeah, it went boom.
Did everybody see that? There was like a poof moment, and I was like...
let me see if I can break it.
Man.
Yeah, go ahead. Hands it up.
You want to just use this one?
It's like being at the audition and walking into them and not looking at you. Hire me! I mean, good meeting you, yes.
No.
This is great when these scenes are transitioning to do that, so. Okay. Hold on. We set on video? Set on video?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Rick, you literally blend in.
Okay, so I want you using this time to get in character. So I'll just point out one moment that Andrea had when she knew she was about to start. She didn't get her applause yet, her amazing applause that they're about to get, but you were getting in character. So for everybody, when you're on here, right now is the time to start getting in the headspace. It's priming is what it's called, and I'll talk about that after the scene. Okay. I'll give it to you. You got this. You got this. And hit it.
So, what do you think?
I think it's great. Really, really great.
Being serious. I want your honest opinion.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. Something that you know.
What?
Oh, come on. You know, something that you...
I'm lost. Seriously, what's going on here?
I forgot my line. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
She called it. She called it at the
I knew it was
beginning.
gonna happen.
I was like, you're totally memorized, right? She's like, I've had it for like 2 months, and I was like,
I knew it was gonna
okay.
happen.
That's the curse. It's the curse.
Karma.
Never say that. Never say it. No worries. Okay.
I feel like it's a little rushed anyways.
You are.
It was way
So I was gonna let you get to the end. So
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. But let's talk about the why behind that. What was your critique last week? Do you guys remember?
No.
I remember with my first line to actually like be fake. For the first line, I really, really like it.
Yeah, and to try, right?
Yeah.
To try and really help that. So what do you have when you're coming in? What did you decide? What is that?
It's supposed to be like we're at like lunch. So it's like bringing lunch.
Okay.
But for me, it's not like... I don't know. I need to actually like bring something so then it's more like easy for me to be like, I'm gonna eat instead of just being like, I'm gonna put this here and just talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
100%. 100%. And there should be some food, but honestly, you're not gonna really eat it.
Yeah.
Like you might use it for like a bite, but your scene doesn't warrant you being able to even eat it, really.
Yeah.
She probably will. Okay, but you probably won't.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if I have something. Give me 1 second. So get back out here. Huh?
I think my whole thing was I just wanted it to seem like more, because like I'm not just coming to some random table and we're talking like we're
Right.
at lunch and so like, you know.
Totally. Great.
How about the local sports team?
Whatever.
How about the local sports team?
How about that local sports team?
I think we're probably the wrong people to ask.
Just to have something to bring in.
That's such a healthy lunch I'm eating.
I know. I'm a healthy guy. Sometimes.
Take the ball, do the thing.
Let's start from the top. All right. Give me that new round of applause.
Okay.
Woo!
Here we go. Money.
Grace, take out your phone. Be taking like selfies. Notice her? Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm serious. What do you really think?
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. It's
Good. That was better already. Did you feel it? Better already. So grab the real tray that we have now instead of the improv one. Leave. Okay. Grace, get back on. Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I do.
Go grab it. She is your friend. You're just this type of girl.
Yeah.
So start walking around the stage real quick.
Okay.
I want you to find her. Find the perfect lighting on this stage.
Okay.
Use your phone for real. You're going to post this for real. The scene is beginning now. Keep going. Keep going. Good. You already posted it?
Oh, post it?
You already
I'm just
did?
taking the picture.
No. So you don't have to actually post it, but I want you to get to the Instagram,
okay, okay.
literally like be in process. So the same way, and that's why the food matters too. Like all of this, it's all reality. You have to fully
Do it for
believe
real.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Start again.
God, I've eaten lunch like 10 times today. So, what do you think?
I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm serious.
Good. So you haven't looked at her yet. I love this. I love it. That was great. So now go back to it. Go back to that moment for a second. You didn't look at her, right, when you did it? Okay. Do that again. Put the finger up. Okay. When you go to look at her, you're expecting your friend like normal. Okay. So look at me. Okay. You know what I look like. All right. I got this beard, and then you look over, and I've dyed my beard purple. And you're like, the fuck?
Oh, okay.
What has he done, right? Never. Yeah, that's what happened, right? So, because technically you haven't seen her at all yet. And,
Okay.
and just like Joey's fear reaction in his scene, we want the same idea.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that was so fake though.
Okay.
So, you gotta look at it. You gotta
Okay.
honestly look. So go to turn, okay?
I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm being serious. What do you really think?
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Great, we're gonna go all the way from the top again. Oh, lost that.
You're tall on the chair, but I see that.
Buddy, hope you just.
I got it.
Oh, zoinks.
Back from the top. I got an idea.
Oh, Sue.
She got a mystery on her hands. I just watched that yesterday. Second one.
Your mic is on.
Cool, I love it. I love that it's on. Follow me, Brooke. Stay here. Get in character some more.
It's just like, I like that.
I love that.
People used to do that in Mexico.
I think like that.
Can you do something? Do it.
Hey, Joe,
Like, I don't do anything. Like, take the thing out. Like, be willing to not be pretty right now. You already are. So like, I'll do it with you. Like, I don't really care. I'm talking like shock and awe. Shock and awe. There's this, like, literally there's a sink over here if you need to use it. Like, what, like, she's got to be like, the freak is going on here.
Haunted theme park island. The second one is probably Costa Rica, by the mad scientist.
Okay, good. Now put it like in front of you too, like really just like, yeah, okay, great. Okay, but you can't fix it. You can't fix it. So I promise you, I'm not gonna fix mine until it's done. Okay. Yeah, you think it's awesome. Okay, so go forward with it even more. Okay, yeah, yeah. Like, it's awful. It's awful. But like, literally keep making it awful, and you cannot fix it. Cannot fix it. Okay. Like, literally, and if you want to add a scrunchie on like a weird spot, you can too. Like, so what you're gonna want to do is this. You can't. It's gotta stay weird. Okay. Look, I don't care about that right now. The point is shocking your partner. Hold. Same scene. Don't look at her until it's time.
I like the hair dye.
Thank you. It's in full support. Hold. All right, here we go. Here we go. Quiet on set, please. Quiet on set.
Quiet on set!
Action.
So, what do you think?
I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm being serious. What do you really think?
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. Something that you know.
What?
Oh, come on, something that you,
I'm lost. Seriously, what's going on here?
you've got a lot of nerve.
I just want you to tell me what I'm supposed to say or do or feel or whatever.
Okay, that was weird. All right. But we'll fix that. So,
Got aggressive, so.
I gotta go back. Yeah, all right.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is happening?
I'm so sorry!
I'll do it.
Shakes my head.
I'm gonna put it super simple. Super simple. You can't fake that shit. Like, you just can't fake it, right? So your job is, it has to be recreated. So help each other with that, you know, figure out ways to do things like this so that you can create reactions that are genuine, because they're so hard to create. They really are. So if there's something teeny tiny in any part of the scene where you know the person has to be surprised that you could find a way to do that for them, it's going to enhance the scene tremendously, okay? So what I want you to do is every time find a little way to do that.
Okay.
And if it's not a surprise, you've got to remember this moment and you've got to find it through your thoughts. Same thing I mentioned with Corinne's pants, like find one little thing that looks different or looks off and try and use that as fuel. Like whatever you need to do, you have to create that for yourself, because you got a huge laugh because we all saw it. It was impossible not to see, impossible not to see. Awesome, okay? So dealing back in truth, that's the foundation.
Okay, got it.
You don't start right, it's not gonna stay right, okay? So then where it got off here was you forgot about the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
So what is your most valuable prop in this scene?
My phone.
That's right. That's right. So like if you go back to that moment even, right where it got a little off, let's take it back like 3 lines really quick before I get the next group up.
I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm serious. What do you really think?
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Slow that down. You don't want to hurt her feelings. She's your best friend.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. It's something that you know.
Try your best to understand. Try.
What?
Oh, come on, you know, something that you like.
I'm lost. Seriously, what's going on here?
You've got a lot of nerve.
I just want you to tell me what I'm supposed to say, or do, or feel, or whatever.
That's the line that feels weird, right?
Yeah.
So try it as one full line.
Okay.
What is it? I didn't look at it. Okay. Wait. Okay.
I just want you to tell me what I'm supposed to say, or do, or feel, or whatever.
Okay, still not right, right? So this is what a lot of people do, and that's why I wanted you to do it this way on purpose. They go, all right, let me try it that way, try it that way. That's cool too. But what I want you to do is go, why does that line come up that way? Why? Like, what's the reason? We don't know yet, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's not real.
Yeah.
Because you're saying it because you know the line's there, but you don't understand why the character's saying it. So now, in every script, you go, oh, this line, I need to figure out the why behind it.
Okay.
And you did for the beginning now.
Okay.
The beginning is awesome.
Okay.
Like, again, this, and it doesn't have to even be that physical thing every time, but that idea of like, I'm on my phone, okay, is amazing because it showed us your character. What do you think the why is, bro?
I think it's, I mean, obviously, like, she has to create, like, her own thing for the character, but in my opinion, she's kind of annoyed by me now. She's like, stop asking me about your hair, and she's on her phone, so she's kind of like, tell me, what do you want to hear me say? Like, what is it you want from me?
So what's going to help her get to that space?
Me?
Yes. That line right before she says that, you have to be frustrated enough to frustrate her.
Okay. Well, I just feel like, because, like, I go straight into, like, you've got a lot of nerve, and I feel like it's a big transition from me being, like in my hair, to her not understanding, and I was like, well, you've got a lot of nerve. Like, I feel like there's a big drop.
There kind of is a big drop.
And I feel like, I don't know, that's so funny. I feel like it just doesn't flow that well, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it should build up to that, but instead I'm just like, well, you've got a little nerve. Like,
solid point, if only you was a writer. Fix it.
Okay.
Because you're right, I totally agree with you. So it goes from like A to Z in a second. So either you find a way to justify why she goes to A to Z in a second, or just write in 2 or 3 more lines that build that up.
Okay.
It's your freedom to do that before next week, right?
Yeah.
So do it, because I totally agree with you, which is why I immediately was like, I could see that, right? And that's the whole point of these scenes, is to help you through that. The reason we start you with the ambiguous and building that is so that you can find these moments. Find the whys. I could teach you the thing to do 1 billion times over, and it's not going to matter if you don't understand the why and how to manipulate those things to bring what you need to bring. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good job, girls. Woo.
Want them back in the fridge?
Yeah, I'll put it back. Okay, carrots go in the fridge and the rest is on the counter. All right, let's do it. Woo! Who's gonna be our clappers? Oh my god.
I know.
Can you handle it?
To clap.
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, this is the cool kid, like, in the back row.
Nick, how was your scene?
It was good.
Awesome.
Energy was good.
Oh, it looked like where you went, because you were right here. I'm like, here.
Nick's one of those two places at once kind of guy.
Always.
I'm glad to see the one goes first. Does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
I don't know what they're doing.
We'll do it. We'll do it after.
Wait till it goes.
There we go.
Be careful with that table, it'll fall on you.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, that's not good.
Please do, Philip.
Listen, WWF stuff.
I'll pay you money to do that.
Pay you money.
I'll pay you money not to do that.
Ooh, there you go. I like this bidding war here thing.
Yeah.
Feel good now?
You want some?
Bang, 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 bang! What the Oh, shit!
Well, you think? What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know! You're the one with the ideas!
No. I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
Got any now that may be useful?
None that come to mind.
Awesome.
Do you want to go first or should I?
you should go first, and I'll go after you. Yeah.
Why?
Is that the best plan you could come up with?
Okay, good. So I'm positive.
What? Not
He's like, I got it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I actually want to fix something anyway.
Yes.
So let's pretend like the tables dropped, just purely for the acting coaching point of view. Hi. Oh, that's dope. Okay. I was literally just sweet.
Screw mine.
Group mind, bro. All right.
Director in your back.
So let's move the table for me for a second and just pretend like it's there. I want to be able to see all the reactions.
Okay.
We'll obviously get that on video in this next take, but I want to just imagine the table's there and explore around it.
Okay.
Okay, start from the drop just happened. Okay.
Well,
And
shit!
yeah.
You think? What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. You're the one with the ideas.
No. I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
Got any now that may be useful?
Good, let's go back. I don't like the epiphanies thing.
No?
So I think you're trying to be high, right?
Well, I'm just trying to be... I don't really have a clue what's going on. I am high. I'm confused by just everything. And like, no, ideas are not my strong suit. But epiphanies is a fun-sounding word.
I like epiphanies. I do
Okay.
like it.
Cool. Let's go back. Let's go fast pace of the lines, just for
See
an
what we get.
exercise. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta understand it. Emotional.
Okay.
Connect with each other, but fast pace.
Okay. Well, shit!
Yeah. Well, what should we do now?
I don't know. You're the one with the ideas.
I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
Got any now that may be useful?
None that come to mind.
Awesome.
Do you want to go first or should I?
You should go first. And I'll go after you.
Fast pace. Fast pace.
Right.
Is that the best plan you could come up with?
Is that the best plan you could come up with?
At this current moment? Yes!
Right.
You're something else.
You are something else.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
Well, we really did screw it up this time, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, so
Okay,
you go
good,
first.
good. So better. Because now, before you knew what you wanted, and so you were trying to show me what you wanted. This time you slowly started to feel him a little more. Going into the text, give me the epiphany line again.
I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
So what does that mean? You think, I like the word epiphany, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really, you're correcting her. Right? Epiphanies are bigger than ideas.
Mm-hmm.
They're like aha moments. They're I saved the day moments. Okay? So some of the comedy of this is like, I have epiphanies. Cool, you got any you want to share right now? Not at the moment. Like he's trying to show off in a sense, and then all of a sudden he's like,
Nope.
actually I don't have any ideas, right? Probably the cocaine got him to answer so quickly, and then he realizes I got nothing.
Yeah, I did. I feel fast, but there's nothing else after that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Starting from.
Starting from, Joe, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, starting from when Joey starts you. You'll know.
Should the table be back up?
Yeah, let's put the table back up. And just for the exercise, let's keep our heads above it. It's fine. Like, yeah, kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, shit!
Wait for it. Stay out.
Well, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. You're the one with the idea.
I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
Gotta be now that may be useful.
None that come to mind.
Awesome.
Do you want to go out there first, or should I?
You should go first, and I'll go after you.
Is it the best plan you can come up with?
At this current moment, yes.
You are something else.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
We really screwed this one up, didn't we?
No.
Okay, you go first. Oh my God!
Line.
What? I'm not going first. You go first.
What? I'm not going first. You go first.
You said you would. You go first, and I go after. Remember?
Well, sorry for not getting on board your half-baked plan.
Hey, we're in this together. Partners for life.
Yeah. You go down, I go down.
Okay. You go down first, and I'll go down after you, like we planned.
That's not what we planned.
Well, we've got to do something.
How about you go that way and I go this way?
Okay,
Yeah?
on three.
Three? Okay.
Okay.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3!
Go! He didn't come!
Yes. You're dead and you're alive. All right. Okay, good. Joe, on that, who was doing that? Was that you, Dakota?
That was
or Joey?
amazing.
Joey, I love
Thank
it.
you.
Love it. So what Joey became for you was a director, right? And so then it became part of the scene. Now we have this, and this can totally be a part of it. So going into this week, you got a feel for that now. Where are the most strategic places where that would be awesome, where that would build and heighten the lines? I want you to look at that this week, and we can add that sound effect just like we did this week.
Cool.
And I want you to look as a actor director and go, where are the best spots to make that happen that are going to fuel my choices? Okay, it was so much better when that happened. Here's what's cool. Here's what's really cool. I'm gonna have you go back for 1 second for us all as an audience to realize something. Truth is truth. There were so many moments we could just feel the truth. They can't see you a lot of the time in this, but they were totally engaged. Okay? Why is that? Why?
Voice.
The voice. Yeah, what else?
There's still tension
There's still tension. How is there tension? You can't even see them.
because of the way they pace their lines.
Yeah, it's truthful. It's truthful vocally because you guys are still connected. So we did recently an improv where it's completely, and we have an audio podcast for improv where it's all auditory, everything. And so you do the visualizations, okay? And so you guys have seen this and seen what's happened, right? But I want to do one version really quick for fun. I want everybody to close their eyes. Everybody. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing. okay? And you guys are gonna build upon it. You guys don't have to.
Okay.
You guys will stay connected.
My eyes
I
were
want
closed
them
the
to
whole
close
time
their
anyway,
eyes,
so
and I
it's
want
like,
them to
shit, that
visualize everything along with you guys. I want you to visualize their faces and how all the reactions that are happening on their face behind this, behind the barrier they're behind, okay? If there's a line problem, you'll just, you can stay on it. Okay.
Do you want us to just hold it since they can't?
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true. Yeah, so go give it to him.
We got it.
Solid point. I don't want you to miss out.
Okay.
All right, so we're looking for all the reactions you would see on the face and all of that, but in your mind, okay? As if it was filmed from a certain angle. So everybody close your eyes.
And we're still supposed to go like we.
Go like crazy. This is the final take. This is hurry up and wait on set. Sunset's going down. You got this take and that's it.
Okay.
It's good.
Feel better now?
Give it 30 seconds.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Get the table! Well, shit!
Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. You're the one with ideas.
No, I don't have ideas. I have epiphanies.
Got any now that might be useful?
None that come to mind, no.
Awesome!
Anina, do you want to go first or should I?
You should go first. Then I'll go after you.
What? Is that the best plan you can come up with?
At this current moment? Yes!
You are something else.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
Well, we really screwed this one up, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, you go first.
What? I'm not going first. You go first.
You said you would. You go first, and then I go after. Remember?
Forgive me for not jumping aboard your half-baked plan.
Well, we've got to do something.
Yeah?
Oh, we're in this together. You know, partners for life.
No. Yeah, I guess if you go down, I go down with you.
Yeah, okay, you go down first. And I'll go down after! Like we planned!
That is not what we planned!
Well, we've got to do something!
All right, you go that way, I go this way?
Yeah, on three. Ready?
Okay.
1,
2,
3.
Go!
Over your eyes. All right.
How chivalrous.
Oh, shit.
Just leave me to die.
What was that like, guys?
Felt the same.
For you guys, it would be similar.
Yeah.
Right? So come on down. We're going to talk about it. Audience,
Oh, my chair. I can't.
what do we
I
see?
was actually,
Where did I
in
kick
this
it?
setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like flinch.
I flinched a couple times. Okay. What did you imagine? What did you see?
I don't know
Huh?
why. Just like the whole room's on fire.
The debris and the like.
Yeah.
Well, I also like kind of because you could see sometimes like right here on them, and so based on what like they were giving us, like just like filled in everything when my art proposed.
Cool. Anything else? So the reason I did this is because this is also just, this happens to be this situation and it worked with the table and that's what happened. However, this is a cool exercise. It's a cool exercise to do with your partner, to go through and literally like do your scene, record it, and then go back and just listen to it. Purely listen. And you'll be able to hear when it's off. Just like you'll be able to see when it's off. And so then you go back and it's not about going like, oh, this line's off, let me alter the way I say it as far as like vocally. It's going, I hear that it was off. Why? What went wrong? Again, if every time you can just look and go, what's the why behind this? Why isn't this working? Why doesn't this fit? Then you can go down and figure that out and then bring that, record again, and then you'll probably end up hearing and finding the answer. Because vocally, it should continuously change. If you're doing the same note every time, It's not going to be fresh. That's what we went through in your guys' scene where you come in and you change it somehow, some way. That's where with the hair, Brooke, like, oh, I love that. Like, because we know what you look like. It's always back. It looks the same. That's your style. Like, when I throw mine in front, it's like, what are you doing? Like, whenever I like get out of the pool, it's like this weird thing where it's like all over the place, and I don't even realize how long it normally is because it's always back, right? And so that's that. Just find little subtle ways to change it, and by listening to the audio, same with the video, you'll make some of these discoveries. But the trick, the trap is, okay, I hear that, let me just change my voice this way or deliver it this way. Instead of going, I'm doing it wrong, why? What am I not understanding about the writer and what they're trying to say, or about my character? You guys all follow that? So work that this week. Do a lot of script analysis. Next week is going to be performance style. So think through anything. So like, this is fine, but every prop you can think of to enhance your scene should be a part of this, because those things add distraction, right? They add more things. So you guys have your table and this going on. That's awesome. You could have like a banner in the back that says just like happy reunion, whatever. Like things that help us see this and help you believe it will enhance the scene. Any form of prop in that way. For your guys' scene, like not just the table you're at, but the room. The room. What is the room? You don't ever have to engage with it, but that's like for their scene, for Dakota's, those paintings that are up there, they picked them. They're still up on the wall. Those there were specific for your scene. You guys decided what you wanted. They're there. They don't ever go up and go like, hey, look at this frame. Like, but it sets the scene. It sets the idea of them. They bought specific tables that fit for what they think the scene is. So think about that with your partner this week. Props, costume, all of that. And next week's going to be like a performance. Okay? So at some point, either we'll work through the scene a little bit in the beginning or an exercise and then go into performance, or start with performance right away. But a portion of class will be completely attributed to just that. Okay? So wrap your minds around that and go through that. For you guys with the masterclass scene, if you want to go through and give it, because masterclass is next weekend, if you want to give yourself a chance to go through it, that's totally fine. I'll just do a little less critiquing and going through that. And you can go all the way to the end of your masterclass scene. That'd be totally fine and probably really cool and good for you guys to get out. So you guys decide what you want to do with that. It would just mean less critique time. Okay?
Like 7 more monologues to do with that?
There you go, a week to do it, so
Yeah.
you got it.
One a day, man.
Master memorizer, right? And Joey's awesome. Joey does that and crushes in that way, and he's already going after things. But we're always like, it's like, hey Joey, like, here's this scene, here's that scene, and like continually adapting. So thanks, Joe, and I can't wait to see you guys' scene when you take it next level. And Joe's one of those guys, when you start working on it, like honestly, you just started working that memorization semi-recently. Like I would be nowhere near where you are, and we all know that, okay? And so it just comes through time and continuing to do that. So nice work there. I want to throw out awesome to Dakota really quick for all the work he's doing right now. Just crushing. All right, so we still got some time. I'd like to do an exercise together to close up. Before I do that, any questions about going into next week or about the scenes that happened today?